a lot of skiers and snowboarders, they're looking at today thinking,
Yeah.
okay, yeah.
Another big
Good day to
exhale
go ski.
finally today, huh?
Yeah, you know, the skiing's going to be great all week long, this weekend too. It's just getting up to the mountain.
Yeah.
That's going to be the headache. So I just want to warn you, it's going to be tough up there. We will see significant snowfall really setting up tonight, and that'll linger through about Thursday. Ski reports, not much new snow in the last 24 hours. We saw some new snow, about 5 to 6 inches throughout Sunday into early Monday, but it was pretty dry yesterday. That again is going to change. We now see our first real significant round of snowfall of the winter time here coming, where we could see maybe 2 up to 4 feet even for some of the highest slopes of the Oregon and Southwest Washington Cascades just going into the next 3 days. So that will also spell out very tough driving conditions at times. We'll see these rounds of heavy snow, the first of which really setting up tonight and overnight. So if you're heading up to go ski today, you'll get some great snow up there through the afternoon, but you'll want to use extra caution on the way home here. Again, just looking at some of that snowfall forecasts around the Cascades here, both in Oregon and Washington. We're looking at 3-4+ feet of snowfall across the Cascades and the higher slope. So the mountain passes tonight. Again, we could see close to 2 feet of snow heading into the overnight hours. That snow really starts to pick up this afternoon and evening time. And again, even if you are equipped to head over the mountains, you'll be dealing with a lot of other folks who may not be. So there could be delays, there could be accidents or spinouts, and it will likely just be a very slow commute through the passes with this heavy snowfall. So make sure you've got the chains ready. You're being cautious out there. Maybe have some extra layers and blankets and snacks with you just in case there are some delays up there heading into the overnight hours. Willamette Pass and also Santiam Pass too. Just really getting over the Cascades will be quite tough. Not expecting snowfall over the Sunset Highway, though, down to 1,500 feet. So forecast snow levels will stay low through about Friday before warming up this weekend. We also do dry out, so the significant mountain snow is coming just in the next 2 to 3 days. We also are watching Thursday morning here. That's when those snow levels might dip to around 1,500 feet. I'm not expecting any snow in Portland, but some of these neighborhoods, maybe in the Cascade foothills that do sit around 1,500 to 2,000 feet, could get a rain-snow mix or some very light snow showers that basically melt on contact with any of the roadways. So finally, some very cold air shifting into the region. A lot of the snow up in the mountains, but we'll be watching the foothills closely too. Now, we are seeing that rain slowly approaching the valley here. You can see just the edge of that rain right on the west sides there, maybe some portions of Washington County getting some of that rain. And it's been falling out towards the coastline all morning long. This is our next storm system shifting in. This is the edge of that cold front that, again, is pushing in lots of rainfall back into the Pacific Northwest. So we'll see these rain showers continuing and maybe increasing in intensity getting into about lunchtime. All afternoon and evening, we have this persistent moderate rainfall over us, so some wet conditions on those roadways expected throughout the afternoon and evening. That storm moves out the door through Wednesday morning, maybe a little bit quieter tomorrow morning, but then a second round of weather. Our next storm arrives, and we'll see more of that wet weather through midday tomorrow. So really under some wet weather here these next couple of days. The coastline may also see some gusty winds up to 40 miles per hour. I think tonight will also turn a bit windy in Portland. We could get some wind gusts up to 30 or 35 miles per hour. Daytime highs today back in the upper 40s. So turning wet and windy. We'll also see these cold temperatures in the mid to upper 40s lingering throughout Thursday. Rain showers also throughout Thursday before a much drier pattern and more mild temperatures return to Portland this weekend.